For this video, I wanted to walk you through how to do some things in the class, show you kind of how you're going to be navigating. If you're not familiar with Blackboard, it can be a little tricky to figure everything out at first. Even if you are, sometimes classes will be set up in different ways. So I just want to show you how we're going to be navigating through the class. I'll show you how to access our OER, which is our online textbook, how to find the assignments and turn those in, take quizzes, and then also posting to the discussion board. So when you open up the class in Blackboard, this is what you'll find. And the main content of the class is going to be in this, where it says content folder. This is where all of the information that we're studying is going to be. So you can find contact information and the syllabus in different places. Here's where the syllabus is. This is the technical resources, has like some how-to articles on how to do different things, like kind of within Blackboard, or some of the links we're not really going to be using in that one, how to do different things. So this, I'm going to mostly show you everything that you're going to need in this video. So as you go through the class, you click on whichever week we are in. Make sure you're following the course calendar that's on the syllabus. So for week 1, it'll tell you everything that we're going to be doing. So our syllabus quiz is going to be due. You need to turn in this form for the grade communications, discussion board, things like that. There will be this folder here that contains the additional readings. So make sure that you click on this folder, and it's going to show you, okay, here's 2 articles that I have to read. So when you click on this, it's going to pull up a new file, and there'll be an article that you need to read. Some of these are kind of long, so just make sure that you're giving yourself enough time to really get through all of the content for each week. So back to week 1. I want to show you how to do the OER. So this is in place of our textbook. This is the online textbook that we have. So you can click on this link and it'll take you to it. Here it is. Each section is set up, is called a module. So you can get to those 2 different ways. So here in this menu, it gives you a list of all the different modules for this semester. So if we click on Introduction, it'll take you to that one. So you're going to read through all the information that's here. Here's a video to watch. Just to warn you, some of these videos are pretty long. So again, just make sure you're giving yourself plenty of time. Some of them are like over an hour long. So you have to watch those. There's going to be questions on these videos, on the additional readings, everything like that is going to be covered in the quizzes. So you want to make sure you're getting all this information. So you read through all of this, you watch every video. There's some definitions, charts, things like that. This is basically what your textbook would be, but it's just all online. So here's where the bulk of the course material is going to be. So then if you want to go to the next module, you can do that here. Click on that and it'll just take you right to the next one. Or you can also do it from here where the menu is. So I wanted to show you on some of the modules, see how it pops out a new menu and it has actually 2 within. So you have to make sure to do both of those. So module 1 contains 2 different ones. This one has 3 different ones. So just make sure you're getting everything in all the different modules. So for the first module, if you see a box like this, you need to click on that because that's actually going to take you to another article. So here's another article that you have to read. So just make sure that you're clicking on everything because I don't want you to miss out on something. More videos, more articles, just lots of different information on this OER. This is the most important thing that you're going to need throughout the semester. You're going to find yourself constantly looking at this. So then if you click next module, it just takes you straight to the next one. So that is how the OER will work this semester. Okay. So you'll just go to whatever week we're on. There's all the different weeks of the semester. So you have access to all the course information right now. Okay, to turn in assignments and things like that, you're going to go here. All of the assignments, quizzes, tests, everything that you're turning in is under this section. So this is a very important section. Here's that grade communications form I was talking about. We can't discuss your grades over email. until I have this form. This is a consent form. This is for your privacy. It's just a university policy type of thing that I have to have your consent before we can talk about grades over email. And the only way we can do that is your USM email account. I cannot send grade information to your personal email account. Here's a syllabus quiz. And then there's different folders for each of the assignments. So let's look at book review, for example. Once you click on that, then it takes you to this where it has a whole bunch of other information. So here's the instructions on how to do the assignment. Here's the list of all the approved books that you'll need to be finding and the rubric of how I will be grading. And then each one has a drop box. So this is the drop box for the book selection, the very first one where you're choosing your book. Then this is where you'll turn in your outline and just click here on view complete. And then here's where you will turn in your full book report towards the end of the semester. These files over here, this takes you to the Writing Center. If you're needing help, you can make an appointment with the Writing Center. Even online students can get like virtual appointments that can really help you if you are lacking a little bit in your writing skills and you just need somebody to proofread your paper or give you ideas or something like that. And then this one is how to do APA. All of the written assignments need to be in APA format. So if you're not familiar with that, you definitely need to study up on APA. So all of that can be found here in the folder for book review, which is under this assignments, quizzes, and tests. So whatever assignment you're looking for information on, you just need to click on the folder and it will take you to a whole bunch of other stuff that is going to explain what you need. So this is kind of explaining what empirical articles are. That will help you if you don't know, if you're kind of confused about the whole empirical article thing. Here's instructions on the assignment. Here's the actual article you'll be reading, and then this is where you turn it in. So this folder is just really important. And I'll show you how to take a quiz. Same thing, they're in the same place, but you'll probably just need to scroll down because it's going to get pretty long because it has everything for the whole semester. Your quizzes will not show up until the date when it is available. So if you are panicking because you can't find the quiz, it's probably just because it's not available yet. So when it is available, it's under this assignments, quizzes, and tests. You'll just scroll down and find whichever quiz it is. The final exam is going to be on here too. Scroll all the way to the bottom and you just click on the name of it. And then you'll read the instructions here. It tells you everything that you need to know. There's a timer running, so you can't like leave the quiz and then come back later because your timer will keep going. You need to make sure you save your answers as you go, things like that. And then you just click begin when you're ready. So don't click that until you're absolutely ready to start. And you can use the course information. You can use the OER, you can use your notes, whatever you have available to you, you can use on the quizzes. That's why they're timed 60 minutes because if I give you unlimited amount of time, then you could literally just not read anything until you're taking the quiz. So we want to make sure that you're familiar with all the materials, but you can kind of just use them as a backup while you're taking your quiz. Okay, so that is all the different assignments and the quizzes. The last thing I want to talk about is the discussion board. So you'll click there. This first one is just an introduction. It's pretty basic. So just click on the name of the discussion board that you want to go to. Everybody needs to create a new thread. So you have to click here to create the new thread. Then you put in a subject line. You type whatever you want to type as your message. You can attach a picture or something like that if you would like. And then you're going to hit submit. On the other discussion boards, the ones later in the semester, those are the ones that we're going to be doing the debate. So I wanted to show you how to find your articles. So there's really nothing here to tell you what to do. So you've got to get into there before you can see what's going on. So you'll be able to see my post. This is the first one. So if you're kind of later to the game, this might be like way down at the bottom. So just try to find it, my post that's called instructions. So you click on it, and it's going to tell you, based on your last name, which side you'll be arguing for, and it gives you all these instructions on what you're supposed to do. And then here is where the articles are. So I mentioned before, you need to base your arguments on the information in these articles. So it has to be something that is more scientific, something that's not just your opinion of why you think this is yes or no. So just be careful about be really reading these articles carefully and knowing that you have a strong argument. So it'll open this PDF that has the issue. It'll explain the issue, and then there's a little summary of it. The first article is going to be the yes. So if you're on the no side, you don't need to read that part. You can just skip past it. And then the next article is the no side. So whichever one you're in, you only have to read that one. So there's the information for the no's. So again, you'll just pull out something here that you find, and then you use that as your discussion post when you're debating. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. We'll have a few of those throughout the semester. If you have any questions or you can't figure out how to do it, I'm happy to help. You can just email me. I think that's all I wanted to show you on this walkthrough. So please let me know if any of this doesn't make sense or if you need any extra help.